saw a great effort on that last play.
Lewis to throw. Feeling some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans watching than it is for players out there on the field because it is hard to hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Coverage team
doesn't put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open.
And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man.
And that ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Still running at the 40. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. DBs will try to keep everything in front. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line.
Trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now field goal attempt. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the fourth quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Snags it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State!
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Down, here comes this offense. Lewis wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there.
Here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins.